didn't really think this through. It's fine. I don't know why I did it this way, but that's fine. Okay, I was sort of hoping for a discount death, though I was also hoping for something to help me get rid of... I was hoping for an invest, which, if we do this, we are guaranteed to draw the invest. And there we go, and he's dead before I have to take a bunch of damage. Thank God. Yeah, having the Doom Descent twice, and especially with the In for a Penny, which generates me just a lot of Void Coins, does a lot of work in... I guess we'll get rid of a Capitalize, maybe? Anyways, it does a lot of work for me, is all I'm trying to say. In building corruption, namely. So what are the options? Loan, Soul Tithe, block, or delay block, threshold, block 6, reduce Soul Tithe by 3. It's fine, I don't hate it. I'm not really using my current spell, is the main thing. Not that it's a terrible spell to have, but... I might just want accumulation. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that for now. Always so much dead space on these screens feels like a mistake. Yeah, it does feel weird how much like space there is here that's unused. I do agree with that. Like, I know it's because, at least in part, they don't want to increase the size of these icons. But yeah, it does end up with just a bunch of weird-looking space. I mentioned that also has to do with my resolution. I don't know for sure if it's the case, but it might be where all that is like more compact on a lower resolution. Don't know. I don't play on a lower resolution, so I can't test. Either way, here we are. I don't think there's anything else we need to change here. We did the main things. We moved the stones around. I have a green stone that I don't know what to do with. Okay, so we do that. We do that. Let's draw and get the delay draw going. Yeah, it could be fit better on smaller screens like laptops. Yeah, I mean, I know they're very conscious of that. I just don't know what the current situation is. The Rebels are fine. Anyways, I did all that just so I could get a bunch of corruption. I probably should have left the Dance of Darkness in hand, so when I do draw, like, the Plunge or the In for a Penny, I can best make use of them. But I'm also going to roll over to a new hand very soon. I probably should have kept that in hand, but hey. If I recall, a lot of the UI was optimized for mobile, so there's a lot of empty space on high-resolution PC monitors. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case or not. Wouldn't totally surprise me, but I know that the mobile was a more recent thing that they added. really do wish that I had something to help kill multiple enemies at once, just because I'm doing Unending Horde. Well, keep the plunge, I guess. Even though at some point I need to commit to just killing these things. Is that card back in anime waifu? I mean, yeah, more or less. I probably should have just held on to the thing. Like, I have a lot of corruption. I need to actually commit to just killing these things now. Like, the Revel is not useful for me, honestly. Just gonna eat that for energy, even though I shouldn't. Us T-Gen weebs approve. Oh, man. Okay, so we can kill. We can kill. And then we just draw the other capitalized. If we didn't, we were going to fiddle around with the Dance of Darkness to make it work. Because I could have just gotten something back from the graveyard to do that. Okay, so this is working out okay, and we have a purple stone now, which is going to go on, I don't know, in for a penny is what's going on. So here's where we need to make a decision. Do I go for the elite, or do I go for the random rare? And I think I might go for the random rare. I do really like elites. The random rare is quite good, or at least can be. I can also purge out 2 of the voids immediately after. It does sort of mess with routing. It's not that I need the enough suffering, though. And if I really wanted to, I could skip the shrine. I just don't really want to do that. Well, fine. Let's commit to it. Tiny Ziggurat. Something about this just tickles me. Like, it's just sort of one of my favorite artifacts. Blackstone's good. I'm not going to buy it, but it is good. Sort of every odd turn, add void coins to discard equal to the current battle rounds. That would be honestly real good for me. Since I have the double Doom Descent, that starts adding a lot of free corruption. I don't think it's necessary either way. One way or another, can't afford it, so it's a moot point, but it would be nice. Either we're skipping all that. I guess we do the battle just so we can get more points towards things. Also, what even are my potions? Okay. They're decent potions. The Rage potion is not particularly useful for me at the moment, but everything else is. Just gonna do that, even though it wasn't worth like an insane amount. I should have gotten the in for a penny, but I didn't do the math to figure out whether I actually had the energy for it. Turns out I very much, absolutely, definitely did. Okay. The one thing I really didn't want to draw and discard was the Dance of Darkness. Although I guess it's not going to matter too much because we're about to shuffle our deck, which makes this a lot less appealing. Well, the discount death is a lot less useful at the moment. Man, I didn't want to discard in for a penny. Oh well. I don't like crazy need it right now, but it's still good for me. That was incorrect. I should have used the capitalize first. Just wasn't thinking about it. Because the capitalize could have discarded one of these, and I could have got a new card, and it would have been useful. Whatever, here we are. Well, didn't really want to lose the discount death, but hey. It's fine. Also, I still need to upgrade the discount death. That would be useful. Not really how I want to do this, but hey. I guess we leave that in hand. I really would love better energy gain. I mean, the overcharge helps with that some, but... I technically deal with afflictions to draw. They're just not the most helpful. Also, would love for these to be upgraded so that they actually gave me block on Purge. Okay, well, I got enough block, but again, I'm not actually killing things. And it's very difficult for me to kill all these guys in the same turn, kind of. Like, I'm gonna be one energy short here, is the problem. I really don't want to do it, but I also want to take 48 damage, so... We pop my energy potion, feels like a waste. Oh well, here we are. Please be worth it. It sort of is. It's very good normally. The first non-volatile attack card played each turn will rebound, as it just comes back to our hand. The problem is I only have 3 attacks and only one of them is meaningful. That one attack is going to be great, potentially. But, yeah, without, like, other attacks, that's a lot worse than it can be. It's still good, it's just not that impressive. Also, I'm way better at taking down like a single enemy, so that's something. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then get that back and do that. So I can play that out now. I just need to discard the void so I can like actually do things with my turn. Okay. I guess we'll leave the plunge in hand. It's a good block and good... source of corruption. Not that I, like, crazy need the corruption now. I mean, it's still good to be hitting high corruption. Like, this guy has a lot of health, one way or another. Well, I tried to draw into meaningful things, and I didn't, but that's okay. We did some damage to him. Unfortunately, he still has, you know, a lot to go, but we're working on it. It's a work in progress. I did forget that the Rebel I could have played and then gotten back. Wouldn't have been, like, insanely helpful, but would have been something. It's really hoping to draw into the discount death. Yeah, there we go. Because then we can play that. And it immediately comes back for the turn. And then we just play it again, we get rid of that, we add more void coins, because that's what we do. Unfortunately, I just had to drop past the discount death. Not the discount death, the dance in darkness, which is the thing that I wanted most. So I could just get back the the discount death. Doesn't matter, he's dead. We do enough damage. Managed to catch up on Worlds, are still behind. I am close to caught up, but still behind, so. I mean, I think I've been spoiled on who the winners are, but yeah, still don't want to talk about it yet. How's how you doing, Ashiaka? Where are you? I'm either at the end of quarters or in semifinals, something like that. I don't remember exactly where we left off. Seeing red would be potentially good with the discount death. I don't think it's worth putting in, though. But it could be cool. It does also work decently well with the Dance of Darkness, kind of. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Not yet, at least. The Reap and Sow I'm definitely going to appreciate, because it is another attack. Well, unfortunately, I really would prefer in for a penny. I guess we're just going to leave Dance of Darkness in hand. We're finishing Gen G versus Fly right now, so that's where we're at. It has no head, just be really quiet as you walk by, no need to fight. If only, Rip. If only. It doesn't really matter what I do here. Well, I guess we hold on to the Dance of Darkness one more turn. Although it is now threatening me quite a bit. I mean, that takes care of it, so that's something. Unfortunately, I can't get back the In for a Penny, which is the one thing I really wanted to do. This is concerning. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play out the Spirit Shield, so we'll still hold on to this. and then I just take 20 damage. Feels really bad. It's exactly the sort of thing I was trying to avoid. So I can draw the 2 void coins like that, which then gets me enough block. I imagine it's very hard to avoid spoilers for World's Winner also. Yeah, I mean, it is, but like I said, I think I know who wins. I don't know for sure, though. I should have done this differently. Yeah, I really fucked this up. Hello, Dabor, how you doing? Found up at the right time, if for the wrong reason of it took 5-hour evening nap. I also sort of did that today. Yeah, fuck me. I really messed this up. So if I did this, I could discard the Void Coin, but then I would still be energy short, so we're gonna do that and cry. Trying out tweaked double time on the internal. Nope, this is not internal, this is whatever live is at. So, nope, not tweaked yet. I do look forward to the tweak, from what I read on the Discord earlier. That was not as much block as I thought it was going to be for some reason. But there we are. But yeah, from what little I read about the change, it definitely sounds like it's going to be better. That's not what I meant to play. I meant to bring it back to my hand, and then I did not do that. Well, we're going to slow roll this a bit further, and finally kill him next turn. There we go. For a moment, I thought I had nothing that dealt damage. I was going to be a little mad. But no, we got there. But yeah, as is, I've been having fun with double time. But I do think smoothing things out a little bit is going to make it feel a lot better. What am I going to do here? I mean, we're definitely going to put in Reap and Sow instead of one of the Rebels. It only costs half your health bar. Yeah, felt real bad. There are a lot of upgrades that I want. And unfortunately, I have 2 green stones, which I just don't care about. We are about to fight the boss. There is a chance that the well gives us some stones. That would be nice. The Purge block on Spirit Shields is useful. Making this trigger Void Stone is good, except for the part where I don't have any Void Stones for it to trigger. Making discount death 50% better is quite nice. Discard keys and Butcher's Blade. What a weird start. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the discarded keys. The Butcher's Blade, unfortunately, not fucking helpful when I have 3 actual attacks, and they're all a little cumbersome. Slightly better now that I have the Reap and Sow, but, like, not really what I was hoping for. That just goes to Soul Tithe 4 on the upgrade, which is helpful. It's not incredible. I mean, it sort of is a lot better than it initially seems, because it means that the first time I play it, then the second time I immediately hit the threshold, which is probably worth doing for the way that I'm using it. Also, I haven't really been playing Deliver from Evil, but that would also be better. I think we start with In for a Penny. Just because it makes those turns where I play it repeatedly dramatically better. Oh, and I forgot to add in the Reap and Sow. Whoops. I think we'll be fine, but it was a mistake. By the way, Dabber, since I don't remember if I've ever asked, do you have a favorite character and or favorite spec? And if so, what are they? Yeah, fucking worthless currently. Well, we're getting back the diversion, so we can just discard that. I kind of want to hold on to this, but we're just going to do this. I actually probably should have held on to it, but hey. I'm going to do that just so I can get the Void here. Do I want to play out the Void? Kind of. Yeah, the battle's maybe going to go on long enough for me to care. So, let's just do that. Okay. Whatever, we destroy some Void coins, that's fine. And we get back in for a penny, which I'm plenty happy to use right now. And I didn't want to discard the Dance of Darkness. Should have waited. Kind of forgot that it draws and discards a card for me there. It's fine. Mistakes were made. I'd kind of be biased since Tempest is the one I had the biggest hand in making, but just playing Lightning and looking to find a single half-decent attack was usually my comfort zone. I ended up enjoying Zeals despite being my own idea. They had that nice mini artifact-like payoff feeling that means you start getting constant value a lot sooner, more consistently than runs as other characters. I mean, nothing wrong with liking the thing that you designed. But yeah, I feel you. Let's discard those and turn them into real cards. Yeah, not quite what I was hoping for. Well, fuck me. I was really hoping that I was going to draw into the Spirit Shields. But I didn't. Which means I gotta do this now. Which also means I fucked up what I should have done there. It's fine. I'm not dead. Whatever. We're gonna win. But it was not a good play. Mistakes were made. But we do win. Partly because that immediately comes back to hand, and then I just play it again, and he's super dead. But that was very bad. Yeah. Not helpful. Again, I love that we can now get the Void, or the Queen Stones from the well. Not helpful here. Potions kind of are. They're not the potions I wanted. An upgraded version of the first card you purge in a fight will be added to your hand. Maybe? I mean, if I really wanted to be cheeky, that's not what I'm looking for. I could grab Doom Descent with my keys, and then I could purge that, immediately play it out, and then play out the Doom Descent again later. Is it not helpful? I think, honestly, putting the Knight on a random discard fodder might be decent. Just let you close out fights a turn earlier as needed. I mean, sort of. The problem is that I only have a handful of things that benefit from Rage. Namely, the Discount Death, and in a moment, the Reap and Sow. Technically, the Rebels as well, but who gives a shit about the Rebels? So, like, yeah, maybe there's something worth putting it on. Like, just put it on and invest. I think we have Dance of Darkness, just Discount Death alone is enough. Yeah, no, like, I agree. It's probably worth taking.